Welcome back to a beautiful episode of Speechless, Emerson's most glamorous debate show. You're all lovely people, so everyone come as you are, because this episode's theme is beauty standards. I'm Christine Hashem.
And I'm Kate Nelson. Both Lush lovers and e.l.f. cosmetics fanatics can agree that animal testing is bad, and also that these debates are going to be pretty rad.
Cute rhyme, Kate.
Thanks.
All right, strike a pose because it's time to work it. Ready, set, speechless.
Yeah.
Episode, we've got some beauty gurus in this room. Let's introduce them.
On this side, we have Kyle and Zach, otherwise known as Miyagi and the Kid.
They're here to strut their stuff.
Strut their debating skills? Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Could be a showstopper or a complete hot mess.
I've always said if it's going to be a mess, it better be hot. And on the other side, we have fashionistas, Destiny and Kyle, the fresh meat.
They're just here tonight because they pretty much begged us to let them come back.
So we figured, why not? This could be entertaining.
Maybe they can actually prove they know the do's and don'ts of debating.
And of beauty standards. Let's get this party started. Each round, our contestants will debate over a topic, looking to win the approval of our judges, the power-hungry EPs.
While the winning team excels, the losing team will unfortunately get a disadvantage chosen by the winners. Our third and final debate will be a winner-take-all challenge round where both teams will be put to the test.
Now that we've oogled our debaters and explained the rules, let's take a crack at that first debate.
Right. Superhero movies have given us so much. You know, reasons to sit through all the credits, a snarky CGI raccoon, and 3 actors named Chris in the same franchise.
Oh, don't get me started. For the longest time, I've envisioned a future in which I lead that trio as Queen, Chris, Teen. With their strength and my natural feminine charm, we could do so much good work.
Okay. I don't even want to know. Well, those banging bods are actually the first part of this debate question. So let's not forget that Captain America built that muscle using experimental 1940s drugs, and many individuals like Hugh Jackman and bodybuilders actually dehydrate themselves to appear more muscular.
Really? That's crazy. I actually once saw an interview with Zac Efron, and he said he ate Skittles before scenes with his shirt off.
Yeah, I think he may have left some details out of that.
What? Zach, is that true?
He's not watching. But the question is, what kind of expectation does that set for boys and young men? You know, are male beauty standards just as debilitating as female beauty standards? Debaters? Debate.
I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no.
I'm gonna have to piggyback onto that.
Surprise there.
Okay, relax. First off,
Yeah.
yes, there are male beauty standards. You know, we like to acknowledge that. But obviously, if you pay attention to like the media and how our world, like society is orchestrated, the female beauty standards are just a lot more debilitating to the average female's day-to-day life.
If you look at tabloid magazines, really dropped it on this one, huh?
Whoa.
But if you look at day-to-day magazines or tabloid magazines, anything sports magazines, you'll see pictures of attractive women, unrealistically attractive women for your average person, and you'll see pictures of extremely attractive men as well. They're not gonna put you on that magazine unless you're the very top tier of attractiveness, no matter what your gender is. So I'm a little confused as to where the difference is in your mind.
Yeah, they're only going to put attractive people on that magazine, but there are so many different aspects of being attractive the beauty standard way for women, but there's only like a few things for men. There's just as many beauty standards for men than there are for women, but there's a lot more for women.
Just
too.
as many, you said. Just as many.
A lot of the beauty standards that
Interesting.
a lot of the beauty standards.
Sounds like
What we're saying.
okay. Well, we're
It's
saying.
funny.
All right, you go.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay,
You're
a
doing our
lot
job
of the
for us,
beauty
yeah.
standards, quote, that apply to men also apply to women.
Like
But-
facial hair, yeah. Facial hair.
Body
beards.
hair?
Yeah, I didn't say body hair. That's right.
That's right.
Applies to both. but facial hair, trimming.
no,
I
body
have
hair.
an awfully
lots of
nice
body
beard.
hair on my
Yeah.
body, and it's okay. No one has critiqued me. No one has pressured me to.
Body hair.
I'm sure people have critiqued your mustache, though. I mean, come on.
Oh, I get so many more compliments
Canceled,
on my
rude.
mustache. We're debating. We're not
crazy.
talking about.
Well,
me,
it's okay. No,
okay?
I
Can you tell
critiqued
me
it in
what
a
this
positive
is?
way. Can I
What
tell you
is
what?
this?
Can I tell you what that
What
is?
is this?
Looks like can we
it's
get a closer look?
it's a thingy.
Something that you would pull out an ingrown hair with?
Yes, something you would pull out an ingrown hair with.
Destiny,
You
can
wanna
you tell
use
me
it?
what that is?
It's for
Can you
your
tell me what that is,
nails.
Destiny?
For your nails.
It's for your nails.
That's right, and we
You
all
know that if,
we all know men don't get manicures. Actually, can we zoom in on your hands?
On your hands.
Did you do that yourself? Really? Did you do that yourself? Or?
I
And
decided this
Kyle
was on my own volition.
Oh, but somebody did it for you. You got a manicure, so it was
But
somebody.
Kyle
This is
didn't
the
people
first
need
time
to
I've done
do
it
that.
for me.
Nobody's making Kyle get a manicure because nobody's judging Kyle when he's not all polished and presented. Just because he has a manicure doesn't mean he needed to get a manicure.
Might I step in for a second? Earlier on the break that you said that this Kyle was better than me. Was that because the manicure?
Oh,
or
I-
was that something else? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Let's go back to the topic.
Is that
I
because
have a
of-
better personality.
Wow.
Oh.
You know who doesn't care about personality? Tabloid magazines. The
Come-
media.
I have something to say about your tabloid magazine comment.
Uh-huh.
So obviously, well not obviously, but when people, assemble a magazine, they're gonna put attractive people on it, men or women. But in movies, going back to like the prompting question, in like superhero movies and things like that, yes, there are super buff men, and yes, there are like super hot women. But notice how these characters are costumed. The women are always way more sexualized. Look at Black Widow. She has her boobs out all the time. I love her. But Chris Evans, all of them are in full garb, are fully covered. The women are way more sexualized. Disagree. Why don't you?
I see what you're saying, but I'd like to get some numbers on how many times we've seen Hugh Jackman
Shirtless. I mean, they're
the
shown
Wolverine
shirtless
as
all the
Wolverine.
Both of them, if you have an attractive actor, the movie execs say, we want to get some very, titillating pictures or images of our actors if they're
Right.
attractive.
Exactly.
Same goes for both.
Actors are paid to be attractive.
Okay, so
Yes.
let's not talk about actors.
So actors are
Okay.
paid to be
Okay,
attractive,
let's
move on.
what
Years
men
ago,
are
I have
women.
a
100 years-
question for you. Look at Tinder. How picky are you on Tinder with guys?
You swipe right all the time? I
You
think
swipe right all the time?
not.
Okay, just because, no offense, you're desperate and swiping right all the time does not mean that beauty standards are more. What does Tinder have to do with any of this?
I'm just talking about beauties.
All
beauty
I-
standards.
Tinder
All I'm
does
saying
not
is
define
people,
beauty standards.
everyone would like someone to be attractive. It's just a desirable quality, whether you're a man or a woman.
We're straying
How
from
is
the
it
question.
more
Yeah, we
desirable
really are.
straying
for
from the
women? How is
question.
it more desirable for women?
It's
And
not
men are
really
so
attractive
many-
for all sorts of stuff.
One final statement.
I'm just saying, 100 years ago, men and women, it was totally fine for women to have armpit hair and leg hair until the beauty industry imposed all of these standards on women to shave and put on makeup and all that.
Okay, well, wow, I think I would categorize that debate as fine. Stupid fine.
That was, of course, in debaters. There are 3 winners and there are losers. There's 1 winner and 1 loser. I don't know why I said 3. The envelope, Patricia. Let's find out who the winner of this round is. Thank you, Patricia. All right, here it is. The winner of this round. Miyagi and the Kid.
Yes. Tough luck,
You guys
fresh
are
meat.
so-
Looks
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
like you'll be receiving a disadvantage right after this commercial break.
I'm Sean Stackhouse,
And I'm Mary Malloy.
and this is Good Morning Emerson.
Wake up with us.
And welcome back. Before our second debate walks down the runway, we've got a disadvantage to dish out.
Team Miyagi and the Kid, your choices are as follows. Today you can choose strike a pose, third base, or beauty queen. What do you choose?
I think we'd like to choose beauty queen.
All right, they have chosen beauty queen. Basically, this disadvantage will work like this. I'm very glad you chose this one. We think that the losing team is looking a little ragged. You know, they might need a little bit of a makeover while they're debating. We will be giving them the beauty queen treatment, a full makeover. It's gonna be great.
Yes, it's gonna be good.
We can use all of this
we're
stuff.
gonna use all of this.
Yep.
All right, let's get started.
Oh, and before we get started, Christine, that dress is fresh. Where'd you get it?
Ew, oh, thanks. Got it from a thrift store. It's 80s.
Oh, bro. I thought it was retro. I love 80s style. You know, there's nothing quite like those large billowing dresses, you know, cowboy hats, dusters, and bonnets.
Kate, this is from the 1980s, not the 1880s.
Oh. Well, that changes my opinion a lot. That's a really dumb dress. And today's fashion is so much better than anything from the 1980s.
What? You can't possibly think today's garbage is better than the rad fashion of the 80s.
You know what? That's the debate. We're going to debate on that, okay?
Was fashion better in the 1980s or today?
Debate.
In the 1980s, who are the big names popping up? Gianni Versace, Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein. What do we have now? Balenciaga.
Gianni Versace,
Supreme.
Ralph Lauren.
Oh, we do not have Gianni
Calvin
Versace anymore.
We still have the brand, and they've only improved. They've only gotten better. 'cause
Donatella would say, and has said in an interview.
Not even Donatella believes they've gotten better. What are you
said that
talking
she
about?
got worse.
What are you talking
She
about?
said that she got worse.
I don't know fashion models.
What do we have now? The leading brands now: Supreme, Balenciaga. What even is that? What do they look like? It's just a box on a T-shirt. Oh, $500.
Oh,
yeah,
$500.
yeah. The fashion is just so much better nowadays, isn't it?
Fashion is so much better nowadays because not only have we learned and grown
We have the
from
good
the
part of
80s?
the 80s, as long as the good part of the 90s and the early 2000s and the 2010s.
The good
just
part
go
of
build
the
it.
early
Wait.
2000s.
Can
When
I
was the
ask
last
a
time you saw
question?
someone wearing
I-
parachute pants?
I just want to ask a hypothetical.
Yeah.
What is Beyonce without Tina Turner? Nothing.
um,
What is
reference-
modern day fashion without the 80s?
It's the
unafraid
core.
to
There-
reference
It's the
or
bedrock.
not reference.
You remove the 80s, what you got?
We're not
Nothing.
removing the 80s. We've only gotten better from it. Beyonce.
going up.
Are you gonna say Tina Turner? Okay, Beyonce is Beyonce. Tina Turner, great, beautiful, whatever. But Beyonce took that inspiration from Tina Turner and has only gotten exponentially bigger and better. Why did I
You
get
were
Kate
not
and you have nice
here
makeup?
when Tina
Bigger
Turner
and
was at her
original.
peak.
If you like the 80s, why don't you dress
No,
like
you're
you're
not
from the
even
80s?
speaking
Uh,
to
I
it.
don't look good.
I've got a
I don't
sweatshirt
look
on.
good.
I've got a single color. It's very bright.
If
That's
that's
very
your
80s.
definition of the
What do you
80s,
have
that's
on your
just a
shirt?
shirt.
What do you have on your shirt? Text. That's a new development of the modern day. Why do people always
Oh,
have
they
little
didn't
words
know.
on their
It's
shirt?
really
I
fresh.
don't want to read your shirt. I
Shout
want
out
to
to
read
the
books.
text.
No,
I don't
if,
even want to read
if
books. I
someone
wanna
has
read
to read
Kindles.
your shirt, off the table.
It's
Okay.
a conversation starter.
It's a conversation starter. It's a conversation ender. Oh,
It's a
hello. How are you
conversation
doing?
ender.
Oh, you've got something on your shirt. Goodbye. I don't want to talk to you.
What is
That's
on your
where I
shirt?
am right now.
Okay,
Let's
let's
spread
go
the
back to
stories.
the question at hand. Stop glamming up. This is our time. First of all, we took what we had from the 80s and we kept developing. Go camera 2. I'm so ready for this. These are parachute pants-ish. So we took the parachute pants and we have developed since then. So we take what parachute pants itself, ugly. These are the modern variation of parachute pants. So now I'm done. Thank you.
Parachute pants,
All
Mark?
right, wait. Can
So
you come
now
back
we
here?
got
Camera
one
two?
example.
Camera
Come
2,
back,
can you come back here?
Come back. Camera 2.
Where do you think your shoe design's from? It's from the 80s.
Okay, and
Yeah.
I've gotten better and I've grown with them. If
You've grown with them,
You've
but
grown-
they're the
those
same.
have not changed
They've
since
not changed since the
1985.
how
And
you wear
Kyle,
them,
could you come
how
over
you
here
wear
too?
them. How-
Kyle, can you go over
Yeah.
here?
Kyle,
too?
can you come over here?
They're wearing the same pair of shoes,
They're
just in a
wearing
different
very
color.
similar, different
you're
color.
wearing Vans too. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
and I love the 80s.
Great.
She
Great.
loves
works
the
out.
80s.
We love the 80s
We
and
all
we
love the 80s.
modernize
We
it.
all have Vans.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
It looks like
Thank you.
we. It looks like they agree.
Okay. The reason that the 80s
Yeah.
were 30 years ago. Almost
Yeah.
40. Oh, that's sad. The 80s were so long ago. If they were still
I still think we're only talking about the good parts of the 80s.
There's good and bad parts to
no,
every
let's go.
decade.
Kyle's not done. Go off, Kyle.
I was kind of done. I think that
Yeah, Kyle, come on, dig your own grave. Go for it, man.
there are
I can
so many.
tell.
There's good parts of fashion and there's bad part of fashion. Everybody in the. My mom tells me all the time how much
Yeah.
she is so happy that the 80s are over.
Well,
What does she think about them coming back?
They come back
you
in a
think about the
modern
80s?
I
way.
think
The
fashion now is just because of the 80s.
Okay, look,
No.
just be,
I think the upper half of me is pretty 90s. And
All
I think I
I'm
look
going
pretty
to
good.
say is
you
this.
throw the 80s
you think you look
and the
pretty
90s
good?
in.
That's your opinion. Obviously biased.
I
Okay,
think
great.
I look
All
fire
Great,
right
bro,
now.
you're so funny.
Okay. Let's keep it civil. All I'm going to say is these last
Keep
2
it
points
civil.
on
You
my
just
behalf.
came at our fits, both of us.
You just said that the 80s were 40 years ago.
Almost.
Almost 40 years ago. Right, okay, whatever. It's amazing that after 40 years, we're still using this timeless fashion.
Yeah, it's still influencing us so much more. Can you even talk about the clothes from the early 2000s? No one gives a crap about the early 2000s.
We're not debating the early
In
2000s.
second, to my second point, all I wanted to say was this.
Yes.
The 80s were a time of creativity and expressing yourself. And I
What
think
is
if
now?
you deny that, then
What
you're
is now?
denying
We're
a lot
not
of what
denying
fashion is
how
about.
good the
Exactly.
80s were.
That's
We're
all I
not
have to
denying
say.
how good the 80s were, but the 80s fashion went out of fashion for a reason. If it was still good, I hate myself.
Then how
Do
come
not
it's
look at
coming
me. If it was still good, it comes back with moderation. Have you not heard my last 5-minute speech?
Yeah, but did 50s fashion come back with moderation in the 1980s?
It kind of did.
No. Yes, a
No,
lot.
give me one
Yeah,
example. Give me
everyone's
one
been wearing
example.
Bowling
Converse.
shoes.
Converse shoes are from the 50s, and everybody still loves a good pair of Converse.
Well, I like
yet
the
what
50s
kind of shoes
too,
are you
but you know what
wearing?
else I like? The 80s.
have
And I
pair
like
of
both the
Converse. I
80s
just
and
chose to wear
50s.
Vans
If,
today.
oh, put on
You're
your
wearing
shoulder
the
pads
Vans.
with the 80s so much.
I
This is
see what you're saying.
disgusting.
All right, any final points?
No, I think
One
you're
from
good.
each side?
No.
I feel like
No, we don't. Well, that's that then. Both teams did a great job trying to settle this for us, but I just don't think this is something we can ever agree on. And it will most likely tear us apart. So let's take a commercial break while I ask the producers to recast Kate.
what?
Hi, I'm Maya O'Day from Comedians on the Tee Getting Coffee, and you're watching the Emerson Channel.
Welcome back, beauty queens. Now, let's see who our winner was from that last round. Patricia,
Oh. Interesting.
I love that.
Yeah. All right, the winner is Miyagi and the Kid.
Miyagi, and the Kid. Wow, what a rush. I'm going to need to change my very fashionable pants after that one. They're nice, right?
Yeah, I love it.
We'll be right back.
So yeah, it's like Emerson's very own late night talk show. We've got games like Jimmy Fallon, and we're hot like Jimmy Kimmel, and we've got guests. I'm gonna talk to them. You can talk too, I guess. There's a live studio audience, and they're just gonna laugh at everything we say, and it's gonna be awesome. It's just this never-ending cycle of positivity and community and late night content. I'm gonna wear a suit. You should probably wear one too. What do you think?
I think you should drink up, because it's closing time.
So far, we've tackled some serious shiz, but this final round is sure to be the most controversial of all. Let's see which team will take home the crown.
Along with the debate, the teams will face a challenge. They'll have to shake it to make it. Christine, what question will our teams be debating this round?
It's everybody's favorite topic, butts. In her hit single, All About That Bass, pop icon Meghan Trainor claimed that she was bringing that booty back. Haters were quick to fire back, citing the fact that booty never really left.
You bet your butt. I mean, where would we be without Kim K or Nicki Minaj's beautiful behinds giving us life?
Exactly, but who has the better butt, Nicki or Kim? It's honestly a question we need to discuss. If not for the show, for the good of our country.
Oh, you're so dramatic.
It's an important debate. People have risked their lives to defend their favorite butt.
Okay, that's enough out of you. Let's talk about the challenge for this round. In the spirit of my favorite booty, Nicki Minaj, you're going to have to pull some serious crazy faces. Today, each team member will do the cookie challenge, like so.
While one team member attempts the challenge, the other team member can debate, but when the cookie falls like so, they must switch who debates and who does the challenge. This goes on until both team members successfully eats 2 cookies.
It's really hard. It's way harder than it looks, people.
Alrighty then, let's debate.
Yeah, we all need cookies.
Okay, cookie time.
Cookie time.
Oh wait, only one.
Oh, everyone just gets one cookie.
Okay.
Oh,
2 cookies.
All right.
Just gets a cookie.
I am here for the one and only Kim Kardashian.
okay. Anything else?
The thing fell.
Okay, so here's why I'm here for my queen, Miss Nicki Minaj.
Miss
So,
Nicki Minaj? What was that?
That's her real name. Fake fan. Anyway, so Nicki Minaj is way more iconic than
We're not talking about the whole
you guys
woman.
dropped it.
We're not talking about the whole woman, darling. We're talking about one aspect.
Aspect?
That is an interesting choice of words, sir. But it would be really great for a helping hand soon. But let's be real. Who has the most viewed video? That's one. Who has the most viewed video on a certain adult video viewing website?
I can answer that for you. It's Kim Kardashian, and you know what's heavily featured in that video? Her butt.
Okay, but have you seen the Anaconda video?
The Anaconda video has nothing on this certain website we are talking about.
What video are you talking about? I don't really
I'm
know.
talking about the reason that Kim Kardashian got famous off this legendary.
Just go ahead and pretend like the Anaconda video wasn't one of the most watched videos of 2014.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Just
I'm
because
not
Kim
done with my
Kardashian
point.
made a
Thank you.
sex tape.
You can't say those words on this channel.
Just because she made an adult video doesn't mean. Oh, is it my turn?
One that made her famous.
Oh, good. And then what did she do after that fame? She sat on that big butt. Nicki Minaj worked for that butt. Nicki Minaj worked for that butt.
She sat on that big butt.
Guess who has more followers on Insta? Catch this. Nicki Minaj, 100 million. That's a lot. Kim Kardashian, 130 million. Try me.
Does followers matter?
Try me.
No.
Yes.
Nicki Minaj works
Followers
for
gravitate
her butt.
towards who has the better butt.
No, it does
That's
not.
just a fact.
First of
Ask
all, Nicki
scientists.
Minaj is
Ask
more
scientists.
talented, arguably. Kim Kardashian, she was born into her wealth.
Oh, we're out of
Oreos.
The floor.
You go.
You go.
Okay, Kim Kardashian is old news. I feel like Nicki Minaj is just a little bit more relevant. She's putting out more stuff. She's getting more clout.
But
Therefore,
she
more
needs
people
to
are
do
looking
that.
at that.
She
jump.
needs to do that because only Kim can rely on her.
Oh.
Because
Kim Kardashian's becoming less relevant. Let's talk about the Jenner family and the Tristan
I'm sorry,
scandal
I'm sorry,
with
I'm
Jordan.
sorry.
Oh,
no,
yeah, you don't want to go there? You don't want to go there? Okay,
Oh, I'm sorry.
fine. We won't
Notice
talk
what
about that.
family you just said. The Jenner family. What the heck does Kim Kardashian have to do with anything?
They're related.
Okay, cool. This has to do with Khloe. This has to do with Kylie. And this has to do with Jordan.
Khloe? You mean Khloe Kardashian?
Not
Khloe
Kimberly.
Kardashian.
Khloe Kardashian.
We're talking about
right.
Kim here.
Khloe Kardashian, the one who got famous because Kim, her sister, has such a big butt. Let us not forget, break the internet. That went viral. That literally
let us
broke
not
the internet
forget that
and
they
then
did-
started a pop culture trend.
That's not why she got famous. She got famous because her freaking dad was an Olympiad.
Okay.
The same magazine, after that picture came out, Nicki Minaj also did that one picture. Remember those?
And you know
that
who they
picture of
remember
3
more
Nickis?
for that? Kim. They remember Kim more. The simple fact is, Nicki is very talented. I love Nicki, but Nicki can't rely solely on her butt.
The butt is, have you seen
She
a
doesn't
Nicki
need to
Minaj
rely
music
solely on
video?
her butt.
She doesn't need to, but that's a good thing because it isn't as
Yet
good.
her butt is still
But
such
Kim,
a staple of who she is.
Butt carries all the weight. The butt carries all the weight.
No, okay. Kim Kardashian, both of their butts are probably fake. Let's agree.
Of course, yeah.
Keep going with that.
Oh yeah, both of their butts are probably fake, but again, Nicki had to put in work for that.
Okay, go for it.
She did not start off with that. She didn't come from much. Kim, she's a Kardashian. What she said about the Jenners?
This is not a Nicki Minaj versus This is not a Nicki Minaj versus Kim debate. This is a butt versus butt debate. And I think if you look solely at the butts, not the rest of them, just
3
the
days
butts.
ago. 3 days
Just
ago, it was International Women's Day.
the butt.
Nicki Minaj is a powerful businesswoman who works for her butt. She works 15
She's an inspiration. Anyone can have a Kim or Nicki butt. That's what she's teaching us.
As long as they have enough money to pay for it. I'll go for it.
Clearly, you do not know Kim Kardashian's SoulCycle history, because I do. As my friend works at SoulCycle, she has told me.
It's your turn to eat an Oreo now. Okay. Nicki Minaj has such a beautiful butt. It is the staple of most of her music videos besides her lyrical freaking genius.
But Kim
also-
Kardashian, her butt is the staple of herself.
Oh, because that's her one thing. Just because she's known for one thing doesn't mean her butt is better.
No,
Just because she's known
the
for
question
something.
isn't even whose butt is better. The question is whose butt is more iconic.
Whose butt is more iconic?
Whatever.
You know, oh, no, each side has some pretty intense things to say here, I think.
Well, I would like to say that I'm so proud of the debaters that debated their hearts out today. You are the future of America.
That's debatable.
What? I think they did a pretty good job.
Okay, interesting takeaway, but not what I meant, but okay.
And now it's time to announce the winners. Patricia, envelope.
Thank you, Patricia. We're doing that right now? You want to do the envelope right now?
No.
Oh.
Stay right where you are because we'll be right back after this commercial break.
All right, coming back in 10 seconds. Ready, camera one. Camera one, get a wide shot of the entire thing, and in 3, 2, 1, take talent cue.
Welcome back to Emerson College. Emerson
Camera
trails
4, get a shot of the players coming across the court.
10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point. As
Camera 2, close up on the person
finishes
shooting.
their timeout. Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away and score this big
Camera 1, get a close up, follow them over.
Emerson trails WPI 10 points. 10 seconds left. Emerson trails by 1 point as the team finishes their timeout.
Camera 1, close up on number 33.
Thanks, Joe. With 10 seconds left, Emerson is hoping to pull away.
Follow the ball, follow the ball.
Welcome back. Our winner today is Team Fresh Meat. Congratulations.
Many thanks to our other team for really putting their hearts and butts into this debate. Maybe next time you'll come out victorious, you guys.
Even more thanks to you out there for tuning in. Check us out on our YouTube channel and feel free to follow us all on our social media. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.